This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaks into the clear. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. To throw, it's Castellanos. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Caught behind the line. It's Holmes. He's in the clear. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And it's a bunch formation. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the running back going left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looks right for a quick completion. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Back to throw. It's Castellanos. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To the air, it's Klubnik. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
One on purpose. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Here he goes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Keeper for the first down and more. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to find some room against Davis. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. To throw, it's Castellanos. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to throw again. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first in the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. And this pass is on target. Caught. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Now that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot on the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Receiver in motion now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. It's Castellanos. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida State.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your scars.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Unconventional strategy, punting on the field on first down. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. They'll hand it off. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Williams. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On the toss play, runner moving left. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He keeps it. QB draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Pittman. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Direct snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll throw it now. He dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Are we seeing this correctly? The field goal unit is out there on first down. Yeah, I have no idea what the thinking is here. Kick nowhere near the mark, but what do we expect from that distance? After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Chris, what in the world is going on? They just attempted a field goal on first down. That's one I've never seen. And you know what? Serves them right. They missed it.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Yeah, the coach, they have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Davis. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They call it QB sneak. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. The
quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fielded at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff to the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Escapes the pocket. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. He's going to take off here. And they've got him. The defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
He's got it with room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try a pass here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. The receiver grabs it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. And here he goes. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Brings up second down.
On the double.
Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it a one-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida State, 13.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? To throw, it's Castellanos. It's the running back in the flat. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at their play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to beat the sticks.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Clemson, 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the catch is made off the carry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It seems like they've been searching for something to go their way, and here it is. Tip ball up in the air. They come down with it. See if this can build some momentum for them.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Second down, they're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught on the outside. It's Davidson. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
16.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Holmes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get it tied in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He's hit as he throws it. It's reeled in. It's White. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Running through the tackle. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football, but that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Running back has it on the screen now. He's in the clear. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaning on the run game here late. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it, and no for a 1st down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Pound 55 weak.
Send the back in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. You got it. The field goal's good.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Looking for a late, deep throw. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. To the air, it's Castellanos. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking for a late deep shot. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time,